Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome aboard the good ship, I don't know what the good ship's called. The gallant frigate Amphitrite. Hold on, I just need to press a button or two. So how are we all doing? Hi Simon, how are you? And presumably hi to Talis as well. How's life with you all? I'm feeling pretty splendid. We've got a new single bed being installed in the downstairs sitting room on Monday, and that means that Jill will be coming home and spending the night at home rather than in hospital from Monday evening. So, yay! I am excited. Hi Marion, how are you doing? And yeah, don't let me stop you getting your coffee. I won't start singing. I'll give you time to get back. 'Twas on the good ship Venus, my Christ you should have seen, as the figurehead was all in bed, sucking a red hot penis, and so on. Yes. So yes, pretend I didn't sing that. The trouble is, I don't know about you, Simon, but mucky songs are about the only songs I actually properly learned orally, knee to knee, from my dad and my mum. I didn't actually learn any, no traditional songs in my family apart from rugby songs, which is kind of embarrassing, isn't it? How's the sound, by the way? No nasty echoes or anything like that. No strange silences, except for the strange silences I did like that. Brilliant. Let's have a go at a song then, eh? Probably the usual. Come one and all, let us be jolly, drive away all melancholy, for to grieve it is a folly. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roller roll to relido, rack follow roller roller to relido, rack follow roller roller to relido. Oh, when we're met together, King Solomon in all his glory tells each wife a different story. In our cups we'll sing his glory. Well, no, we'll disapprove of that. God, I'm singing the actual old words. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roller roll to relido. Rack follow roller roll to relido. Rack follow roller roller to relido. Oh, when we're met together, eating and drinking, they're so charming, piping and smoking, there's no harm in. All these things we'll take delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roller roll to relido. Rack follow roller roll to relido. Rack follow roller roller to relido. When we're met together, cease your quarrelling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting. All these things take no delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roller roll to relido. Rack follow roller roller to relido. Rack follow roller roller to relido. Oh, when we're met together. Grab the bottle as it passes. Do not fail to fill your glasses. Water drinkers are universally excellent people. Oh, and we're met together. Let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, and it all in pleasure. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, and the day as we begun, and it all in pleasure. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Rack, follow, roll, roll, to relido. Oh, when we're met together. Ha! Oh, excellent, Marion, excellent. Well, also in good news, you remember Emily, who is one half of Steel Songbirds and and who I sing with, and then she, met and fell in love with this chap who lived down south. He's got a job in Sheffield. So she's going to be back in our neck of the woods, and hopefully we'll be coming on and guesting here. Her bloke has got a job and is moving up to Sheffield, and she's kept her flat in Sheffield, always having held out hope that that it was going to work. And so we're I'm right looking forward to it. I can't begin to tell you how much I'm looking forward to it. Because singing in harmony, you can't beat it. You cannot whack it. She went down last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper, he'd been drinking, and the mate, he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock, and she was struck a mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just as 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter'd rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years as service, boys, met a sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. And they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock, for she's worth $250,000 afloat in our dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, all spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend, 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we've stopped her vents, patched her rent, dogged hatch and porthole down, put cable to her fore and aft and girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. For for we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gale, and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another hour. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a lover, friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and do her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. There you go, the Mary Ellen Carter. Oh. So who have we got? We've got Jasty, Solomon, Simon, Nitronomicon. Oh, it's good to see people. That's all great. I will just... oh, look at that. I got it right first time. I will just point to this link here and ask that if you're enjoying it and you have a bit of cash to spare, please visit Ko-fi and drop some money in the hat. I would be inordinately grateful. Marion knitting and singing along. Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another? Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, in the light that is coming in the morning? Sing John Ball and tell it to 'em all, long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, in the light that is coming in the morning. Damn. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all, long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say. All shall be ruled by the love of one another. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all, long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say. Labour and spin for the love of one another. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all, long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all, long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. In the light that is coming in the morning. I'm just assuming you are providing the harmonies there. I don't think I've got a theme tonight. Probably only going till about 9:30 again. I'm still post-COVID sleepy, Not yet booked any guests, but hopefully once Jill's home I'll be much more spoony. How indeed, Simon, how indeed. High upon Highland and low upon Tay, bonny George Campbell rode out on the day, saddled and bridled, so gallant rode he. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Down came his mother with a heart full of care. Down came his pretty wife, a curling of her hair. Yes, the meadow lies green, and the corn is unshorn. My barns are all empty, my baby's unborn. Saddled and bridled, so gallant rode he, with a plume at his helmet and sword by his knee. Home came the saddle, so bloody to see. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Yes, the meadow lies green, and the corn is unshorn, and bonny George Campbell, he'll never return. There you go, bonny George Campbell. Thank you, Marion, you're very kind. Limited number of cocks from Marion, counting knit 5, pearl 3 carefully. Thank you very much, Marion. You're very kind. I shall tell Jill that you are celebrating her homecoming. Let's just hope it's there's all that worry, isn't there, about whether it's until she's actually home. Not sure how much I believe it, but. Well, and thank you very much for the anonymous donor as well. You're very kind. If anyone has any requests, by the way, please do feel free to stick them in the chat. If it's something you think I might know but don't necessarily sing, I'm quite happy to karaoke and fall off it. But just, you know, if there's something you really fancy, don't hesitate to let me know, and we'll give it a crack. I haven't sung this for a while. Let's do this. I know it's out of season, but I've not sung it for a while. I forbid you, maidens all, and a warning take by me. Don't go down to the chaser's wood. If a maid you want to return, return. If a maid you want to return. Now there's 24 maidens all sitting in the hall. Their cheeks, no, Lady Margaret, she's sitting in the hall. Her cheeks as red as the rose, and she's run down to the chaser's wood to pull them flowers that grow and grow, to pull them flowers that grow. But she hadn't pulled the one red rose, a rose but barely 3, when a voice voice said, Lady, how dare you touch a rose without no leave of me and of me, without no leave of me? Well, this wood, she says, they are me own. Me father, he gave them to me. I'll bend, I'll bow, I'll break a branch, shall ask no leave of thee, thee. I shall ask no leave of thee. When he's taken a by the lily white hand to where the grass it grows so green, and what they done there, well, I just couldn't say, for the green leaves came between and between, for the green leaves came between. Now there's 24 maidens all sitting in the hall, their cheeks as red as the rose, all except for Lady Margaret. It's pale and wan she goes and goes, aye, 'tis pale and wan she goes. Aye, there's 24 maidens all sitting in the hall, all playing at the chess, all except for Lady Margaret, who's green as any grass, who's green as any grass. And up and spoke one of them girls, and on her face was a smile, saying, I think my lady's loved a little long, and now she goes with child, aye, now she goes with child. And up and spoke an old grey knight, leaning over the garden wall, oh, woe be to you, Lady Margaret, for we'll be blamed all, aye, we'll be blamed all. I had your tongue, you old fat knight, and an ill death may you die. I'll father me bairn on whom I will, shall father none on thee, I shall father none on thee. And up and spoke another of them girls, and a pretty little maid was she, saying, I know a herb grows in the chaser's wood, 'twill twine the babe from thee, 'twill twine the babe from thee. And Lady Margaret, she has taken out her silver comb, she has combed her hair, then she's run down to the chaser's wood, as fast as she could tear, as fast as she could tear. But she hadn't pulled the one bit of herb, the herb that grows there in the long, when she heard Tamlin behind her saying, Margaret, leave it alone, oh sweetheart, Margaret, leave it alone. Well, why do you want that bitter, bitter herb, the herb that grows there in the grey, except for to twine away the pretty little baby that we got in our play, that we got in our play. Well, tell me this, Tamlin, she says, whether a mortal man you be. Well, I'll tell you truth without a word of a lie, I got christened as good as thee, I got christened as good as thee. But as I rode out on a bitter, bitter day, it's from my horse I fell, and the Queen of the Elvins did take me into yonder green wood to dwell, into yonder green wood to dwell. And every seventh year we pay a toll to hell, and the last to come in is the first to go, and tonight the toll's myself, aye, tonight the toll's myself, for tonight it is the Halloween, when the elven court must ride, and if you would your true love save, by the old mill bridge you must bide, by the old mill bridge you must bide. And first there'll come a black horse, and then there'll come a brown, they'll both race by the white. You must throw your arms up about my neck, and they must not hear a fright, no, they must not hear a fright, and they'll change me then, and it's all in your arms, into many's the beast that's wild. You must hold me close, you must fear me not, I'm the father of your child, you know I am, father of your child. Well, the woods grew dark, and the woods grew dim, Tamlin was gone, and she's picked up her lily white feet, And to the old mill bridge she has run, to the old mill bridge has run. But she's looked high and she's looked low, she's compassed all around, but she nothing saw, she nothing heard, she's heard no mortal sound, any sound, she has heard no mortal sound. But at the darkest hour of that night, she's heard a bridal bell ring, it pierced her heart, gave her a start, more than any mortal thing, anything, more than any mortal thing. And first there come a black house, and then there come a brown, they both race by the white, and she's thrown her arms about Tam's neck, and she didn't give a fright, no, she didn't give a fright. Well, thunder rolled across the skies, the stars shone bright as day, and the Queen of the Elvins gave a trilling cry, Tamerlane's away, away, oh, Tamerlane's away. And they've changed him then, and it's all in her arms, to a big black dog to bite. She's held him close, she's feared him not, he didn't her a fright, no, he didn't her a fright. And they've changed him again, and it's all in her arms, to a big black hissing snake, and she's held him close, she's feared him not, he's one of God's own make, he's one of God's own make. And they've changed him again, and it's all in her arms, to a white hot bar of iron, and she's held him close, she's feared him not, he's done to her no harm, he has done to her no harm. And they've changed him again, and it's all in her arms, to a lion roaring wild, she's held him close, she's feared him not, he's the father of her child, he's the father of her child. And they've changed him at last, and it's all in her arms, to a mother naked man, she's thrown a cloak about his shoulders, crying, Tamerlane, we've won, love, we've won, my love, Tamerlane, we've won. Well, the Queen of the Elvins, how she cursed young Tamlin, oh, how she cursed him good. Oh, when you was mine, I should have pulled out your eyes and put into eyes of wood, I put into eyes of wood. I curses on you, Tamlin, she says, you once was my very own, and when you was mine, I should have plucked out your heart and put in a heart of stone, cold stone. I put in a heart of stone. Here you go, Tamlin. He's a bit quick with the true love stuff, isn't he? But, you know. Oh. Oh. I've never managed to count the number of verses in that. It's like the standing stone in the near Lanka in the Discworld stories. There's only one of it, but no one's managed to count it. Thank you. But you're right, there's so much in that song, and it's one of those ones where there are lots of women in folk songs where the song happens to them, and in Tamlin, Janet happens to the song, or Margaret happens to the song, and it's just I love it for that. I love the fact that she's just all action, isn't she? She's great. The only thing that drives me up the wall is there are 24 maidens playing at chess, except for one. Now, that means there are 23 maidens playing at chess, and that's not doable because it's a two-player. Oh, cool! Yes, I like that. I've heard that song of Talis's. It's a banger, Simon. Yeah, she's your other half makes exceedingly good songs. But yes, it's one of those things about it's just my little my little brain going 24, but no, it's parity broken. Oh well, LG's calling on. Sorry, now you can hear me. Yes, I like Marion's theory that maybe 4 and 20 maidens in attendance. That makes perfect sense. But I think Simon's theory of one of the maids being a chess master and playing a simultaneous game with everyone else because their ELO is so much higher, just delights me. I think that's that's yeah. That thought just makes me so happy. Oh, I've just realised I'm not recording. Why am I not recording? Oh well, not the end of the world. Oh dear me. I've turned my sound back on. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. At least I didn't sing anything while my sound was turned off. Round goes the wheel of fortune, don't be afraid to ride. There's a land of milk and honey waits on the other side. There'll be peace and there'll be plenty, you'll never need to roam when we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. The gentry in their fine array do prosper night and morn, whilst we unto the fields must go to plough and sow the corn. The rich may steal the power, but the glory is our own. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. The summer of resentment, the winter of despair, the journey to contentment is set with trap and snare. Our hearts flap. No. Stand true and stand together, your labour is your own. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. The frost is on the hedgerow, the icy winds do blow, whilst we poor weary labourers straight through the sleet and snow. Our hearts fly up to heaven, up where the larks do go. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. So pass the glass around and let the toast flow free. McIntyre, here's a health to every labourer, wherever he may be. Fair wages now and ever, let's reap what we have sown. When we go rolling home, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. Rolling home, when we go rolling home, when we go rolling, rolling, when we go rolling home. The looper seems to have crashed a bit and isn't doing audio, so just bear with me a second. I will just try reloading. You might lose sound, but let's. Hopefully you can still hear me. Let's just try that. Fuck. We might go dark for a bit longer. Sorry about this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's possible. Bum 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 I am a poor wayfaring stranger, journeying through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to know. I'm just going, I'm just going. I'm only going, I'm just going. I know dark clouds will gather on me. I know my way is rough and steep, but no, yes, with I just before me, where God's redeemer just came. I'm going there to meet my mother. I'm going there, no more to know. I am just going over Jordan. I'm only going over Jordan. I want to wear that crown of golden when I come home in that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with the blood-washed man. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise for my soul. I am just going over Jordan. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise for my soul. I am just going over Jordan. I'm only 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 There you go. Poor wayfaring stranger. Hi, Tallis. Yeah, I was thinking Johnny Comes Marching Home as well, Solomon. But actually, with your guns and drums and drums and guns, aroo, aroo. With your drums and drums and drums and guns, aroo, aroo. With your drums and guns and guns and drums, the enemy nearly slew you. Me darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew you. Where are the legs with which you run, aroo, aroo? Where are the legs with which you run, aroo, aroo? Where are the legs with which you run when first you went to carry your gun? Indeed, your dancing days are done, Johnny, I hardly knew you. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, aroo, aroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, aroo, aroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew you. Me darling dear, you look so clear, queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. Where are the arms? And you haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, a-roo. You haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, a-roo. You haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, you'll have to be put with a bowl to beg. You're an eyeless, noseless, chickenless egg, Johnny, I hardly knew you. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, a-roo. Hurroo with your guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo. Hurroo with your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. Me darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. I'll bet, Simon. I wish I could remember it. That used to be absolutely one regular in my repertoire, and I'm not remembering as much as I should, which is why you only got 2 or 3 verses. And it's unbelievably callous, isn't it? It's just. Where are the eyes that look so mild, a-roo, a-roo? Where are the eyes that look so mild, a-roo, a-roo? Where are the eyes that look so mild when my poor heart you first beguiled? Ah, na, 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 Johnny, I hardly... Yeah, it's dark. It's absolutely dark. Yeah. In the heat of the day when the sun shines so clearly, I met Master Kilby, so fine and so gay. I pulled off my hat and I bowed to the ground, and I said, Master Kilby, oh, where are you bound? I'm bound for the west, and in the hopes to find rest in the arms of my dear Nancy, I will build a new nest. She's the fairest of girls, she's the choice of my heart, and her skin shines like silver in every part. And if I were the master at £10,000 in bright gold and silver, or in King William's crowns, I'd part with it all and with me own heart so freely, and it's all for the sake of my charming Nancy. I gave her some kisses, 'twas down by the seashore, and still she lay asking for more. Master Kilby. Hang on, I'm out. Can you hear me, Mother? Can I hear me, Mother? Can I hear that? Yes. Dang. There's a thing I just want to add. Now then, come here. Value change. I want to adjust a parameter on the selected clip, and the thing I want to adjust is overdub feedback, minimum value 0. Maximum value 100. Back. Back. Poof. Poof. Let's save that so I've not lost that particular change. Sorry about that. Can your mother hear you? 3 Tamlin adjacent songs, yeah. Yeah, plus you've got to write the one about the maiden who's a chess master playing a simultaneous game with all the others. So that's thus explaining the fact there are 23 girls playing chess. Sally free and easy, Sally free and that easy. Should be her name. That should be her name. Sally free and Sally easy. Free and that easy. Should be her name. Took a sailor's loving for a nursery game. Oh, the heart she gave me, oh, the heart she gave was not made of stone, was not made of stone. The heart she gave me, the heart she gave was not made of stone, was not made was sweet and hollow, was sweet like a honeycomb. Sunny, free and easy, sunny, free and easy. That should be her name. That should be her name. Sally free and easy. Sally free and easy. That should be her name. That should be my body's landed. My body's landed. Hope she dies of shame. Hope she dies of shame. There you go. Sally, free and easy. Which I know that Filkers know by as a tune for different stuff. One of Cyril Tawney's finest for my money. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. And them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. outward bound for the Bengal Bay. Bold Riley, oh bold Riley, get bending, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, the anchor's weighed and the sails are all set. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them Liverpool girls will not forget. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, cheer up, Mary, don't look low. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, come White Stocking Day, you'll be drinking rum. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, cheer up, Mary, don't look low. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, come White Stocking Day, you'll be drinking rum. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. I'm just going to go and top my water up. I'll be back in 2 shakes. I come back and I'm quiet, and remind me that I need to press the button to unmute again. In fact, when you see me come back, just say stuff in chat, and then I'll probably won't be a problem. But remember to press this button, and then you can hear me again. I think that worked, because I can hear me in my ear now. Let me just fiddle. Fum 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 fum. Fum 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 fum. You're on. You're on. Button. I press the button. Can I press the button? What to sing? What to sing? I'll sing you one, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your one, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you two, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your two, oh, two, two, the lily white boys clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you three, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what are your three, oh, three, three, the rivals, two, two, the lily white boys clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you four, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your four, oh, four for the gospel makers, three, three, the rivals, two, two, the lily white boys clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. I'll sing you five, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, what is your five, oh, five for the gospel, no, five for the cymbals at your door and four for the gospel makers, three, three, the rivals, two, two, the lily white boys clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. Fuck it, I'll sing you 12, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, 12 for the 12 apostles, 11 for the 11 that went to heaven, and 10 for the 10 commandments, 9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, and 6 for the 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door and 4 for the gospel makers, 3, 3, the rivals, 2, 2, the lily white boys clothed all in green, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. There are actions? Crikey. I met a wayward traveller, in tattered garments clad, and struggling up the mountain. It seemed that he was sad, his pack was laden heavy, his strength was almost gone. Still he shouted as he journeyed, deliverance will come, and it's palms of victory, crowns of glory, palms of victory I shall wear. The songsters in the arbour that stood beside the way, distracting his attention, inviting his delay. His watchword being onward, he stopped his ears and ran, still shouting as he journeyed, deliverance will come, and it's palms of victory, crowns of glory, palms of victory I shall wear. I saw him in the evening, the sun was bending low, he had overtopped the mountain and reached the vale below. He saw that shining city, his everlasting home, and he shouted loud, Hosanna, deliverance will come. Then it's palms of victory, crowns of glory, palms of victory I shall wear. I heard his song of triumph upon the other shore, crying, Jesus has redeemed us to suffer nevermore. And casting his eye backward on the race that he had run, he shouted loud, Hosanna, deliverance has come. And it's palms of victory, crowns of glory, palms of victory I shall wear. Yes, it's palms of victory, crowns of glory, palms of victory I shall wear. There is a fantastic recording of that on a Fellside sampler with basically everyone who ever recorded on Fellside and all their mates geeing it laldy on that. And it's basically Swan Arcade, the Watersons, there's Maddie Pryor in there, there's this huge list of folk luminaries, and the chorus is just enormous. Just caught up with Talis singing the 12 Days of Christmas bits to I'll sing you one, oh, the Russians, oh, what did you want? Oh, one is a partridge in a pear tree and... No. No, can't make that work. 5 for the 5 gold rings, 4... Yeah. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I love That's a Drinking Song that became a national anthem. Well, it's my favourite variant of the 12 Days of Christmas that I learned from learned at university was this. On the 12th day of Christmas my true love gave to me 12 pints of Bass, 11 pints of Bass, 10 pints of Bass, 9 pints of Bass, 8 pints of Bass, 7 pints of Bass, 6 pints of Bass, 5 pints of Bass, 4 pints of Bass, 3 pints of Bass, 2 pints of Bass, and a pint of Bass in a straight glass. Oh, oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh, hang on. No, I've lost the tune. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. In that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, limb of the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, twig in the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that leaf there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch, nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that leaf there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that nest there was an egg, a rare nest, a rare egg, a rattling egg, egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and leaf on the tree, and the tree, egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, bird on the egg, and the egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree, branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that bird there was a wing, a rare wing, a rattling wing, wing on the bird, and the egg, and the egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that wing there was a feather, rare feather, a rattling feather, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird on the egg, and the egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. From that feather came a bed, a rare bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the tree, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird on the egg, and the egg in the nest, and nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that, from that feather came, we've done the, yeah. Have we done that? I'll do it anyway. From that feather came a bed, a rare bed, feather bed. I think we might be repeating, but so what? Feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that bed there was a maid, a rare maid, rattling maid, maid on the bed, and maid on the bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that maid there was a man, a rare man, rattling man, man on the maid, on the bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, on the egg, and nest, and the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, on the branch, on the limb, on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that man there was an arm, a rare arm, a rattling arm on the man, the maid, and the maid, and the bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the tree, and the wing on the bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, on the branch, on the limb, on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that arm there was a hand, a rare hand, a rattling hand on the arm, on the man, on the maid, and the maid on the bed, feather on the wing, on the bird, on the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, on the twig, on the branch, on the limb, on the tree, in the hole, in the bog, and the bog bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Now on that hand there was a finger, a rare finger. Oh, no, hang on. And on that hand there was a thumb, a rare thumb, a rattling thumb. Thumb on the hand on the arm, and the arm, and the man on the maid, and the maid on the bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb in the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. And on that thumb there was a nail, a rare nail, a rattling nail. Nail on the thumb, and the thumb on the hand on the arm, and the arm on the man, and the man on the maid, and the maid on the bed, feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. No, that thumbnail was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the bog, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley. Oh. I can't imagine not doing it solo because timing the acceleration with a band or an accompaniment is just more trouble than I want to deal with. I've got to sort that circular thing. But there are many ways of doing it. But yes, I've got to get it back in my head because I had a really good circular ending and it's kind of escaped. Yeah, that's one of those ones where you're going so fast. I had to turn the little bit of delay off because I could hear the delay catching with smashing into other words and not being great. Up from the town and through the arch of whalebone and out on the cliff tops where North Sea breezes blow, see the happy crowds and all the merry makers going homeward from the late night show. Well, I stopped in for a while at a noisy music session. I bought a pint at Tetley's and found a place to stand. It's then I saw a stranger sitting in a black depression with a lukewarm half a lager in his hand. Well, I never like to see me fellow creature hurting, so I sat right down beside him and asked him how things stood. Imagine my surprise when I saw his formal shirt and his pallid face and eyes as red as blood. Well, he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. A century ago I come from Transylvania, had such a lovely time, the vacation of my life, and if things had ended different I might have wound up staying here and settled down and found myself a wife. Well, then I had this daft idea that I'd lock up Castle Dracula, I'd catch a Transalbino and go out on the road. And though I must admit that your scenery's spectacular, I've come to wish I never had left home. Well, he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. You're safe from me because you're drinking Tetley's holy water, and the band's been eating garlic, it puts them all to rights. And I haven't found a virgin that I've half a mind to slaughter, though I've been out on the pull these last 3 nights, and I've wandered up and down from Ravenscar to Redcar. I've flitted o'er the moorlands and I've been to Boggle Hole. I've taken loads of pictures, written loads of postcards, and I'm nothing but a lonely, restless soul. Well, he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. You're with musicians, friend, there's no need to feel lonely, just grab a penny whistle, join in the tunes we play. Were you kind to make the offer, lad? And he shook his head. It's only that for whistle playing me fangs get in the way. Well then, why not borrow my guitars? Me very next suggestion. I got fingernails as long as claws. I couldn't do it, man. And all at once it struck me, the answer to me question, and I reached across and gave him a baran. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. Well, he took to it at once the way a vulture takes to liver, and he latched on to the beater and he banged with might and main. The way he thumped and pummeled was enough to make you shiver, and he shouted for the tunes to start again. The roosome rakes of mallow, horses broad and drops of brandy, the ace and deuce of piper, ring, Mons, Megan's silver spear, O'Carolyn's farewell, planks to Irwin Mason's apron, and he never stopped till dawn was drawing near. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. Well, the landlord rubbed his eyes and he said, now, friends, I'm certain I really must be closing, for the pumps have all run dry. And he strode across the bar room and he pulled back every curtain that we squinted at the early morning sky. And in that sudden sunshine, the silence fell like thunder as the beater ceased its rattle. Drum fell still. We looked to see what happened, and we gazed in sudden wonder at the smoking ashes on the windowsill. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. So when it's dark outside and you wish that you were safer, for comfort and security obey this simple plan. Forget about your crucifix, abjure your holy wafer, and to ward off vampires, carry a baran. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. Chris Manners, of course. Need to get Chris back on, don't I? Talis, are you up for another one at some point? I mean, I think I probably know the answer. Well, message me and pick a date and we'll sort something out. Good Friday, a Friday when you're free. Now, I think I'm going to make this the last couple of songs. These bloody specs digging into the side of my head. Not great. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. What care we, boys, how white the minch is? What care we, boys, the wind and weather, when we know that every inch is closer homeward to Mingley. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. Wives are waiting by the pierhead, gazing seaward from the heather. Bring her head round and we'll anchor ere the sun sets on Mingley. Heel yo ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel yo ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. Heel yo ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel yo ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley, sailing homeward to Mingley. Thank you so much. Mingley boat song. Now then, let me just pop up a view of a thing. Right. That's odd. Thank you so much for everyone who is who has wrong finger. Everyone who's visited the Ko-fi page, and everyone anyway. I'll just remind it of you. Thank you so much to Nitronomicon and to the anonymous supporter. And I'm pretty sure I saw Simon's name go by as well, but maybe that's gone on here as anonymous. But thank you all so much for your support. It really does it means a lot, really. Oh God. Maybe we'll save that for Halloween, Talis, and you'll have a bunch of them ready and waiting to go. So yes, thank you all so much for coming for this. And he pays the electric bill, absolutely. If Jill had been in hospital for much longer, they'd have stopped her attendance allowance, and that would have been no fun at all, and probably have stopped my carer's allowance as well, which would have been even less fun. So thankfully that looks like it's not happening, because she's coming back almost on the 4-week anniversary of her going in. So that's good, really. So I think I'm going to leave you with this. This is I've been leaving you with a Dave Webber song for the past few weeks. Thank you very much, Simon and Talis. I didn't really mean that to drag that out of you, but I now feel really bad. Oops. Yeah, this is a Dave Webber song I've not sung for a while, and this is the parting song. Soon tomorrow's sun will rise, and dawn will paint the skies. There's time for just one parting song before we say goodbye. So sing together, one and all, and raise a glass of wine. Here's hoping we shall meet again along the road of time. We've shared our stories, yours and mine. We've shared our hopes and fears in memories of days gone by. We both rolled back the years. So sing together, one and all, and raise a glass of wine. Here's hoping we we shall meet again along the road of time. The ever-turning fateful wheel must cause our ways to part, and bring in untold mysteries another day will start. So sing together one and all, and raise a glass of wine. Here's hoping we shall meet again along the road of time. For from endings come beginnings, from the old springs the new. With hope for tomorrow, we'll see our parting through, and sing together one and all, and raise a glass of wine. Here's hoping we shall meet again along the road of time. Yes, sing together one and all, and raise a glass of wine. Here's hoping we shall meet again along the road of time. Here's hoping we shall meet again along the road of time. Parting song by Dave Webber, who, oh my God, that man can write songs. Just fantastic. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Thanks to everyone who's chucked money in the hat. You are absolutely marvellous and splendid people, and I won't hear a bad word said against you. Thanks for everyone for chatting. Next week, probably just me. Week after that, not sure. It's all... I might start actually booking guests once I've got a few more spoons, really. But it has been an enormous pleasure. So thank you all for coming out, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.